Good morning, good morning, good morning, everyone. Mary here, also known as Sunny Love. Today is our 164th day together. And the topic I chose for our message today is take your power back. Own your choice, right? And so I wanted to say before we get started, we're going to sit up straight. We're going to give ourselves a great big hug, and we're going to take 3 deep breaths together, okay? Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Another deep breath in. Deep breath out. Yes. I wanted to say thanks each and every one for being here with me again today. Today is our 164th day together. And I'm trying my best to just hold it together. There's a young student that graduated from the school I worked with for 15 years, and I've been talking back and forth with his mom, and they have been worried about him because we haven't heard from him for over a day now. And so we'll lift up our hearts and our spirits that he gets home safely, please. We just want to hold him up. I wanted to say the topic again is on our 164th day is take your power back, own your choices, right? And when we believe, we believe. We believe that everything is fine. And when we stop blaming others, everything shifts for us. And learning to get out of blame and start accepting more responsibility ourselves for our choices and the things that we go through in our lives will help us slow our breathing, help us stop being so anxious all the time, and just help us level things out, okay? And so I want to say this. It's not because life suddenly becomes easy for any of us, because in the economy the way it is today, I can't imagine how much fear and hopelessness the world is trying to get us to eat up. But we have to continue believing that everything in the end will work itself out. I am 72 now, going to be 73 July 28th, right? And so I don't get caught up in just consuming des- desperation. I don't get caught up in believing that everything is gloomy. I don't get caught up in believing that everything is just getting ready to fall apart. Because what we eat, what we believe, and what we think, it all matters, right? And so let's take responsibility for our thinking, I'm going to say today. And let's make that a major point in our lives, right? Because everything we own, it becomes ours. It's easy to point outwards to others what they did, what didn't happen, what wasn't fair, and those things can be real. And I know they can be real, and I know how I was groomed coming up myself to believe and to not understand a lot of things that goes on throughout our journey, but everything that's hard is not always there to cripple us or to break us into pieces. And even if we practice breaking down ourselves, we become stronger in the outcome of that. Right? And so let us rest on that kind of thinking, and let us rest on those things that are real and true in this moment in our lives. But staying locked in blame will keep us stuck, right? We are owning our choices. It isn't about blame, it's about taking over and controlling and taming our own powers, right? Because when you recognize where you have influence in your journey, in your life, you can finally do something with it. You can shift your thoughts, you can shift your thinking, and you can create new things in your life, but it's going to take a lot of unlearning. And sometimes unlearning is harder to hold than what we already carry in my container, in your container, I say, right? And so you shift, you decide, and you can move differently throughout your journey. And that's where real freedom begins, because I believe freedom is a mindset shift, right? And so if this spoke to you, if this called out your name, and you're the one going through same or similar experiences, or know someone who is, share it with them if it's not the meat for you today, right? And so we thank you for your time. We thank you for being with us 164 days as of today. We need you to take care of yourself. We need you to lift your thoughts up and believe that everything too is eventually going to be all right. And believe me, guys, it is not easy. I'm retired. I have a husband in full memory care, and bills pile up, taxes going up, but retirement money doesn't increase, right? But I'm okay. I am going to always believe that there's a silver lining at the end of a restricted budget, even. Right? And so I thank you. I love you. I want you to know that I want to be as real as I can be in this podcast when we're together. Think on these things that are true. And so tomorrow will be day 165 together. Yes, it will. And so I want you all to be lifted up, to be excited. We're going to hug ourselves once more, and we're going to take 3 deep breaths together. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Thank all who have liked, who have subscribed, and who have been with us on our YouTube channel. Thank you so much. We love you. We care about you. Be safe, and we will talk to you day 165 tomorrow. Take care. Bye-bye.